Virginia, Republican Congressman Riley Moore is back with me now. He has been following the situation. We've talked to him many times. Congressman Moore, my heart is broken as a mother. I woke up yesterday and I saw 52 girls taken from a Catholic school. That number is now in the hundreds. We have pictures of the dormitory at a separate school where girls were taken that we'll put up on the screen. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, Kayleigh, I mean, this is just, as a father, it's absolutely heartbreaking. And I'm just so sick and tired of, frankly, doing interviews like this where I have to talk about more kids getting kidnapped, more Christians being murdered. And it's just, it makes your stomach turn. It just does. And what I can tell you right now is no one has laid claim to this abduction, which makes me believe that this was Fulani militants again, striking this school, St. Mary's. So that's who I believe has done this again. That's who I believe attacked that Catholic church also earlier this week where people were abducted and killed. And this is why at that hearing where you just played at the outset that we had with the administration, which I was part of that hearing, one of the things I am calling for is for the government to disarm the Fulani militants in the middle belt of the country. It's illegal to own firearms in Nigeria, but somehow these nomadic tribesmen can just lay waste and murder all over the country against Christians, and nobody does anything. But you have this individual, Sunday Jackson, who's a Christian farmer who defended himself against an Islamic radical Fulani militant. He's facing the death penalty right now. Where's the justice in that? And that's one of the things I think the Nigerian government can do is to restore credibility in their government and their justice system is to free Sunday Jackson.
Congressman Moore, I want to play some remarks you made 2 weeks ago on this program. You had a word of caution, perhaps, I would say, to the Nigerian government with whom you met some representatives this week. Here's what you said 2 weeks ago.
I'm asking Nigeria, do the right thing here. Partner with the United States, help us protect the Christians in your country, and we will help you. This doesn't have to be all sticks. It can also be carrots here. Or we do have these kinetic military options on the table, which the president has made very clear he will consider.
You met with the Nigerian delegation this week. Have those kinetic threats moved them at all?
Kayleigh, actually, I will say that the meeting was productive. It was frank, very honest with them, and it does sound like they are open to partnering with the United States to stop these killings. They met with myself and the administration as well, including Secretary Pete Hegseth. And so I think we did make some progress in getting them to a place to partner with us to stop these killings. But there's a lot of things that they can do, and I think one of these first steps is releasing Sunday Jackson. I think another one is coming up, working with us for a plan to disarm these militants in the middle belt of the country, the Fulani Islamic radicals that are there. But we did make progress in that conversation.
I do want to also pull up some words that stuck out to me. This was in the New York Times. And this was about the earlier attack. It's sad that you have to differentiate. There were 2 schoolgirl attacks this week. Well, this was the earlier one. The gunman stormed the school for more than 20 minutes, apparently without any intervention from security forces. There is a security checkpoint not far from the school. And the Nigerian police force says, look, we were there. There's so many mixed messages. Are you confident that they're trying to rescue these girls? I mean, I think back, this has happened since 2014 when Boko Haram took those sweet little girls.
Well, and those girls all haven't been returned yet either. And so this is escalating out of control. The National Security Advisor who led that high-level delegation that came to the U.S. for these meetings, they understand that they are in a rock in a hard place here, and they got to make the right decision, or President Trump is going to start making some decisions. He's made that very clear. But I do think that this is an opportunity for the Nigerians to work with us in coordination and cooperation to end this. Stop the killing of these Christians. Stop the kidnapping of these children. This has got to end. It's a human tragedy that's taking place over there.
Congressman Riley Moore, thank you for being a voice for our brothers and sisters in Christ abroad. Appreciate it.